I've been receiving a nudge to make this farewell video. I've been getting a nudge from my spirit to make this farewell video. Farewell to this level of being, this phase, my cocoon. It's time to say goodbye to this cocoon. It's a 1-bedroom studio apartment. By studio apartment, I mean it in the literal sense. This has been my studio. It has taken many different forms. That's my, that's my whiteboard I've made so many references to in my writings. This is the final strategy that I'll use to break through my forex, starting with $25, trading at 0.01 margin. First trade, targeting $5, $5, $10, $5, repeating the same thing. Next day, next day, next day, next day. These are my projected profits weekly. $25 all the way to thousands of dollars. Everything on this board is a downloaded strategy that I received. These are the profit projections yearly. This is me giving this board one last shot before everything changes in my life for good. It's been an absolute journey, a wonderful journey. These are my journals, all loaded with stuff. Loaded. Identify your customer. Who are the people, groups, or organizations whose cooperation you require in order to be successful? Move ahead in life to the degree that we satisfy our customer. What's in it for them? Give more than you receive. Structure all your value propositions from their interests.
Provoe.
Set plans. Organize the itemized list of necessity. Organize the itemized list of necessary activities. Take action according to priority and do it now. Visualization. Create a clear mental picture of the desired goals in which the result is already a reality. Design the mental image and repeat it with deep feeling over and over again until it is impressed on the subconscious mind. Back your plan with determination and persistence. Hang in there. Temporary setbacks are normal. Never give up. Never give up. Nothing can stop you. That's the kind of time I've been on for the past 8 years. I've been in this apartment since 2018. After spending 1 year in my office complex, I've been in this 1-room studio apartment since 2018. I'm sharing this story because it's necessary to see the very, very foundation. We hear about little beginnings. This is one of those. every single thing I cover in my lectures are from experience. These are things I've practiced. These are principles that I've applied. These are experiences that I've had firsthand. And I'm not saying this to say you would have it easy. I'm saying this to say it's a journey worth taking. The sacrifices have been immense, like I covered in some of my lecture guides. I had to forego social life. I had to forego relationships. I even had to forego family visitations because I couldn't afford it. Every resource I could eke out went into developing the skills, the forex trading skills. It's not been easy. It's not been the most jolly of rides, but it's a skill that had a promise that I knew if I kept my head down and paid the right tuition over the right period of time, it was gonna click. And once it clicked, it was gonna be only up from here. This video is meant to serve as a reminder that you can indeed accomplish whatever you set your mind to. I'll probably be releasing this video as part of my documentary to show when everything changed. Today's date is 19th of May 2025. Approximately roughly 2 weeks to my 37th birthday. And I've been grinding since age 17, 18, almost 18. My first serious life-changing decision was at the age of 16 before turning 17. April 13th, 2005. That's when I decided to leave the north. That's when I decided to take my destiny into my hands. And since then, I've been grinding because self-dependence is a serious decision to take. Those who were supposed to be responsible for your upkeep would, so to speak, wash their hands off and say, hey, you decided to go on your own, so figure it out. I've almost not had the right to call for help, so to speak. You know, you lose your support group because you decided to take the bull by the horn, to the point where you're looked up to, unexpected to even pitch in, because hey, you're such a tough guy that you decided to do life on your own terms. How about you contribute over this side? You know, rather than receiving help, you would be the one giving help. Yes, I received some help going through school. I received some help which was abruptly cut short immediately I graduated. I didn't even get to do my clearance or go for service, and I was asked to figure it out. I appreciate the help I received so far, and I appreciate the pressure it put me under. I almost made a very wrong decision because the money I used to go for service and clearance was from, you know, some scrupulous members of society who needed my production skills. Yes, I did produce them, but they tried to take it further, asking me to sign a deal with them, and I refused. One of the very most difficult decisions of my life, but it led to me taking a different path, changing my name, dropping the music producer route, dropping out of the industry, so to speak, and then segueing into radio production, which has been 8+ years now. It was great that I made that decision because there was a particular lifestyle that they lived that I didn't want to be a part of. And today I could say I'm proud for the life I've been building behind the scene. And I'm gonna take it to the next level once I'm done with this phase, this cocooning phase. 18 years is what I've spent building myself. If we're going to count the first 2 years after leaving the north, 20 years is what I've spent building myself. 20 years, 2 decades. I've been parenting myself, nursing my inner child back to health. It's been taking long, but grew up with the kind of trauma I grew up, and it might take you longer or forever. I'm proud of who I've become. I'm proud of who I'm becoming. I'm proud of everyone who goes through the kind of things I went through and make it out sane, healed. So cheers to the coming 10 decades of my life. I hope to watch this video when I'm 130 years old. I'm shooting for 150 because with advancement in technology, 150, 200 should be easy peasy. I'm turning 37, so I have a very long time ahead of me, God willing. It's His pleasure that I have fullness of life, and it's my pleasure to have Him have full expression of Himself through this temple. So I do my best to give Him space, to allow God be in me, and allow myself be a full expression of Him, which is what I teach on my platform, promoting reintroduction of virtues on earth. Provoe University is almost 100% complete. I'm on the 4th course and the last course. There are going to be 4 courses on the university. You come in, you take the first course, the Provoe Roadmap, which gives you a breakdown of how I cultivated the virtues that led me down the path I'm on, which you can follow the template and become your own highest version. The next course is Frame Alchemy, which is about reframing all the narratives in my life that end up being responsible for the kind of life I create. The 3rd course is Rewrite Your Financial Future. Money is a vital component of your existence as the matrix has been constructed to move. You need money, and you need to know how to make money without being a slave to money. Write Your Financial Future is about converting your being into a money generating machine. You get paid to exist, if you know what I mean. And the last and final course is Multimedia Creative Survival. This focuses on skill cultivation. You develop your skills based on your passions and you monetize them in a way that it is safe from AI annihilation. it cultivates a skill that AI can only enhance but not destroy, if you know what I mean. So many people have means of incomes that are going to be decimated in the next 10 years by AI. Your job is to position yourself to take advantage of the revolution, not to be swallowed by it. Then there is an online workshop. I'm yet to craft the lectures because the community is not built yet. Then there's going to be an offline retreat. When the community is fully active, those two components of the Provoe University platform will be activated. But for now, the 4 courses, hopefully this new week, today is Monday, I intend to wrap up the last course, the writing that is. And then we go into recording and then video editing. Once that's done, begin to create the promotional materials for them. Once that's done, I begin to record my audiobooks. Once that's done, I begin to create social media content to begin to cultivate the following. The Provoean community gets built on the back of the content that I create to promote the courses, the books, and the ecosystem. Provoe Planet is a self-mastery ecosystem. I, Virgil, Provoe, and Esha have been mastering myself for the last 20 years, and I'm ready to share my story. Check out Stories I Never Told on all your podcast platforms. And it's my desire that I'm a key player in your transformation. I want my life and my story to inspire this generation and the next and the next and the next and the next. I want my life to inspire you. If in the midst of all these circumstances, no power supply, meager earnings, salary under $100 a month, in high inflation era, and yet I still found a way to dig myself out of this ditch without doing anything wrong, without doing anything illegal, purely dependent on God to inspire me to take inspired action with a sharpened intuition and a strong resolve and keen mind for knowledge and wisdom. Thanks to Chief Obi, my higher self, for tapping me, keeping me active, waking me up with inspirations, giving me great dreams, leading me to create the right articles on the right topics, giving me the right understanding of relationships. Shout out to polygamy, by the way, those who do it the right way. Shout out to the women who are broad-hearted enough to share their man, quote unquote. But I see it like taking your role seriously enough to pass a very serious legacy down to your children. Polygamy is not for the faint-hearted, it's not for the selfish, it's not for the foolish. Polygamy, when done right, creates a community that grounds a kid, that grounds the next generation. Polygamy, under a very, very well-enlightened leader, is a blessing to any society, any community. And I think it's one of my callings to model what true polygamy is. I've written about it. Check out Empire of Choices. Also check out my book From Trauma to Triumph, my memoir. There are a couple of stories from Chief Obi, both in the Provoe Fables and I think in Frame Alchemy as well. I've been writing and I've been creating courses for Provoe University. Check them out. You'd be amazed. I have been amazed. Sometimes I read my writings and I'm like, wowed that I'm able to be entrusted with such inspiration. I've been releasing albums too. I have 2 albums on the way. On the 25th, an album will be dropping, and then on the 2nd, June 2nd, my 37th birthday, the 3rd album will be dropping. That's 3 albums in the space of 3 weeks. I just dropped Sample Cocktails in Paradise, the album. I'm yet to complete the podcast series. Just episode 1 is ready. It's supposed to be 10 episodes of sonic storytelling, a conversation between my higher self and I. Check it out. This video is getting long, so I'm stopping it here. Thank you for seeing my last phase as a pupa turning into a butterfly. Welcome to my butterfly season. Virgin Mesh.